Hello, and welcome to tonight's stream. I am very excited because collector boxes. So technically, I already opened mine earlier today, but I do have this one that I will be opening for a friend, and I'm super excited to see what we get. I loved my box earlier. There was a lot of spice in there, and I'm quite excited to see what's in this one. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. Hoping to pull some spicy dragons and stuff. I pulled only one of the ancient dragons in my box earlier. I think it was the borderless black dragon. I don't remember its name exactly, but yeah, I got that one. And some other pretty nice stuff. Now we're going to see what we can get out of this one. Hopefully more dragons, because that is what we like to see. Let's see if we can get this open. I love how shiny the box is. Like, it's just fantastic. I do be liking shiny boxes. Alright, let's go. I also love the tokens in this set. Like, there's a little bunny token, and the foil one is just so absolutely adorable. And same with the Boo token, which is the hamster that I also adore. Alright, we're going to be starting off with a young blue dragon, so not the big spice dragons, but a dragon. We have the sneaky bird, goggles of night, starting off lots of blue, arcane encyclopedia, sailor's bane. Alright, we finally get into some non-blue. I guess the colorless one, but yeah. There's a swamp, got marble diamond, guild artisan. Let's see what is hiding behind it. We got a Val Candlekeep researcher, descent into Avernus holofoil. Oh, I'm jealous. This is one of the cards that I just could for the life of me not pull. Folk hero. Whenever you cast a spell, it shares a creature type with this creature. Oh, commanders have whenever you cast a spell that shares a creature type with this creature, draw a card. And I just think that's great. Card draw is really difficult in white a lot of the time. So this is pretty great, especially for a 2-drop. Like, this is stuff. Oh my. I don't know what this is, but it was on the back of it. I think it's like the in-between cut of some borderless cards. That is really weird. Is it from this? What is happening? We'll finish going through the stack in a second. I'm trying to figure this out. No, but the colors don't quite match up, do they? What the heck is this? It literally just like fell out from between the cards. That is so trippy. Anyways, I guess we will continue. We got Astarion's Thirst, Duke Older Vanguard, a different art of the same guy, and Altar of Ball. This is pretty decent too. It's like a $7 card, I think. So pretty alright first pack. Guess let's get the Altar sleeved up. I honestly have no idea what most of the other cards in this pack are worth. I just know the biggest spice. Oh, the folk hero though. I guess that definitely needs a sleeve as well. And thinking about whatever happened here is going to keep me up at night. Of course, I will already be kept up at night because that's kind of how insomnia works. But it's so weird, and I'm struggling to pick it up. Like, it straight up just, like, looks like... I don't even know. That's so weird. Guess just a printing error. I guess it's not like Magic is immune to having printing errors. We've definitely seen it with Pokemon and Yugioh. Nothing too extreme compared to like Pokemon, but definitely seen some issues here and there. But yeah, I guess that is that. We'll go ahead and continue. We got a Goliath Paladin, Shiny Impetus, Dread Lenorm, Owlbear Shepherd, got Overwhelming Encounter, some Plains. All the cards want to stick together. We do not want them to stick together. There's a Nemesis Phoenix, Master Chef. What is behind the Master Chef? A Tavern Brawler foil etched, Nine Fingers Keen, Harbor Recruiter. I don't know that I've seen this one yet. The top 3 cards of your library. Interesting. One's for like party type decks. Got a Furbolg Flutist, the Council of 4, Lizelle, Undermountain Adventure, Squirrel, / treasure token. I've noticed most of the tokens in this set have treasure on the back. There are a couple that don't, but the vast majority definitely do. Alright, on to pack number 3. Gotten some decent spice, but let's see if we can get even more spice in this one. Alright, starting off with this lovely Sea Hag. Nimble-Claw Adept, Minimus Containment, Sharpshooter Elf, Split the Spoils, got a Mountain, Mahadi Emporium Master, Allura Merry Thief. Let's see if we could. It always like gets stuck on the foil edged. We have Kagha Shadow Archdruid, very fancy. Baldur, from the Catacombs. I don't know that I've seen this one yet either. Finding all kinds of new stuff in these. Put target creature from a graveyard onto the battlefield under your control with a corpse counter on it. You take the initiative. If that creature would leave the battlefield, exile it instead of putting it anywhere else. Oh, exciting. Then we have a Wand of Wonder. John Urenicus, the Shattered One. Shadowheart Dark Justicator. Ooh, very nice luxury suite extended art foil. And a Pegasus treasure token. Let's go ahead and sleeve up this luxury suite. Always gotta like these lands. Plus in the foil, that's nice stuff. Alrighty, on to our next pack. Snip. Pack number 4 of 12. Let's see what we've got. These packs are so awkward to open, like, they're kind of the worst. Alright, we have a Citadel Gate, Astral Confrontation, Breath Weapon. The way the foil is on that is pretty nice. Got a Bag of Holding, Burnished Heart, cute little baby. Oh, and there was an island hiding behind it. Viconia Drow Apostate, Gut, True Soul Zealot. What a fella. Have a Guild. I'm struggling just a little bit. Guild Artisan, Jahira Friend of the Forest. Got. Oh wow, that's new. Uchulan. What a nice guy. Crab Ooze Horror. I love it. Power is equal to the number of crabs, oozes, and or horrors you control at the beginning of your end step. Exile up to 1 creature card from an opponent's graveyard. If you do, create a token that's a copy of this guy. That's pretty spicy. Hey, we got another very nice land. This one's not foil, but we did get the Bountiful Promenade extended art. We have a Zevlor foil etched. Jan Jansen. Ooh, that's pretty spicy looking. I love the foil on there. And we have a Soldier Treasure token. Go ahead and sleeve up this Bountiful Promenade. There we are. And on to the next one. Snip. It's like there are not even that many cards on my desk, but it already feels like it's just a mess. But you know, it's probably because there was a lot of stuff on my desk beforehand. I just, you know, didn't really clean it up because a lot of it's like my TCG player stuff, and I do have TCG player orders to take care of. Alright, we got Overwhelming Encounter. It's a very fancy looking island. Decanter of Endless Waters. Have a Flaming Fist. Let's see what next. We got the Lulu Loyal Holophant. Intellect Devourer. Real cute, little brain with arms and legs. Loot Dispute. Fun. Wizards of Thay. Raised by Giants. Foil etched. Mazzy True Sword Paladin. Oh wow, that is a spicy looking art called To the Void, and a Vol's Journal Treasure token. See, I told you, everyone, like almost everyone, both sides, I mean, one side is a treasure token. I think I've maybe pulled one that wasn't a treasure token on the back, but I don't actually remember what it was. Oh no, wait, I think it's these ones. The ones with the initiative on the back are the only ones without treasure tokens. Alright, we got Grey Harbor Merfolk, Band Together, Black Dragon Gate, Hammers of Morden. Have Dungeoneer's Pack, Forest, Halcyon, the very, very important card because it makes little bunny tokens. I love it. Behind that, we have Scion of Hallister, Lazelle's Acrobatics, Durnan of the Yawning Portal, Font of Magic, very fancy, Glunch, the Bestower, nice little jellyfish guy. We have Will, and Monster Manual Foil Extended Art. Now that is the spice right there. I have Undercity Dungeon / The Initiative. Very nice. We'll go ahead and sleeve up this Monster Manual because that is very much an exciting hit. Alright, we are halfway through. I'm going to take a quick second and tidy up my desk just a little bit since I've already thoroughly made a mess of it. So confused about this. Just put that over there. And I guess I probably should check orders too before I just continue, but I very much enjoy opening collector boxes and just all boxes. I kind of have an addiction and I, will not deny it. Can I still order? Yep! I am still taking orders, just also, doing this unboxing since Baldur's Gate did officially release today, so it's, now I can actually get the collector boxes and stuff. Alright, let me quickly check orders into my new place. Ooh, exciting! Yes, I'll probably be doing shipping tonight if you have the address. Otherwise, I probably won't do more shipping till Monday. I was supposed to do shipping last night, but I ended up having a horrible headache all day, so I didn't really do anything after I got home from work. I was just done. Laid in bed for a while, and then I did have to get up and do TCG Player, but after that I was okay, no stream, just rest. It was pretty rough, not gonna lie. Anyways, I'm not seeing any orders currently, so we're gonna go ahead and start on the second half. Snip. See what we will get. See, more treasure. Alright, we have a Colossal Badger, Sylvanus Invoker, Clockwork Fox, You Look Upon the Tarrasque, Arcane Signet, very nice. Have an Island, Commander Liara Porter, Hardy Outlander. Got Criminal Past, Foil Etched. Honestly, foil etched are so much fun. They're so weird and trippy, but I love them. Got Gale Waterdeep Prodigy, Endless Evil, real fun. Ooh, another very spicy land. We got the Spire Garden this time. Babylus Saga. Yes, we got a dragon. Ancient Gold Dragon Borderless. Absolutely stunning. We have Zevlor Elturial Exile. It is a boo token! I love it. This and the rabbit token are my two favorites from this set. They're just amazing. I love it. And on Discord. Perfect. Yep, I will be getting a good few things shipped out tonight. Then, yeah, I definitely probably want to get as much shipping stuff as I can done tonight, because next week is going to be crazy, because it is the week of Yu-Gi-Oh! Regionals, which I've never gotten to help with Yu-Gi-Oh! Regionals yet, since this is the first time we've had it since I started working here, and it's going to be a lot of people, a lot of time. I'm gonna have to be at work at 8 a.m. If y'all know anything about me, I do not get up early. I mean, it's literally 2:20 right now, and I'm not even sleepy yet, 2:20 a.m. So, yeah, I'm not excited about the 8 a.m. thing, but I'll have to figure it out. And then I actually don't even know how long. I think I'll be there till 3 in the afternoon. So what, 7 hours? So not super long, but it'll be so early that it'll be difficult. PayPal, friends and family please, or I would ask that you pay extra to cover the fees, because if you do goods and services, it charges me a lot, and that kind of makes it, you know, like a loss for me, and I try to keep it even, so definitely prefer friends and family, because PayPal is rude and just wants to steal all my money. All of our money. That's all they're here for. They want our money. But anyways, so let's go ahead and continue this pack. We got You Meet in a Tavern, Vicious Battle Rager, Burnished Heart, You Look Upon the Tarrasque, Plains, Charcoal Diamond. There's a Tavern Brawler. Let's see. Find it, Commander Liara Porter, Baldur's Gate foil. That's pretty fancy, not gonna lie. Multi-class Baldric. I have not seen this one yet. Very fancy extended art. Oh, we got a Wrathful Red Dragon, not the big Spikes Red Dragon, but still a spicy red dragon. Nine Fingers Keen, Raphael, Astarion's Thirst, and a Night Treasure token. Let's see, we'll go ahead and get this dragon, and I don't know if this artifact is really worth much, but it feels classy, so I'm gonna give it a sleeve as well. Very nice. And then I will take a quick second to check orders again. Let's see. Oh, but yeah, like I was saying, next week's gonna be crazy, but even then, the night before, we're doing like a case tournament or whatever, where basically we'll have a whole case of booster boxes and prizes, and all the people are already going to be in town for the Yu-Gi-Oh! Regionals the next day, so it's going to be a lot of people, because, I mean, like, the cap, I think, for the Yu-Gi-Oh! Regionals is just over 200 people, which is a lot of people. I think the most people that I don't think we've ever gotten over 100 people in the store at a time since I've, you know, worked here. So 200 is going to be a lot. And I'm sure it'll be fine and we'll get it figured out, but it's going to be a little bit chaotic, and yeah, definitely a lot to deal with. Because the night before, I mean, the case tournament will probably keep us open until 11 or 12 at night, and then I gotta be there at 8 the next morning. I don't know when I'm gonna be sleeping, but I guess we'll hope for the best. It should be exciting though, you know. We'll figure it out. And I mean, at least it's not my manager's first regional or anything. It's just mine. First one that I will get to help with. But one of my friends that used to work with me is actually going to come and help for the day. So that will be great, because one, more help, and they have helped with regionals before, so that is very good. And two, they're my friends, so it'll be vibey. Anyways, I don't think I see any more orders or any orders yet, so we can open another collector pack. Let me just finish refreshing. Alright, yeah. Let's go ahead and open our next pack. Let's see what we've got. Alright, starting off with Ambitious Dragonborn. We got a Young Red Dragon, Patron of the Arts, Draconic Muralists, Thunderwave. Let's see, we got a Mountain, Loyal Holophant, Renari Merchant of Marvels. What a guy. Have Emoan Mystic Trickster, Gale's Redirection. Honestly, don't think I've seen this one yet. I have a Solemn Doom Guide. Real nice. Eldritch Pact, Danaher Invoker Adept, Ball Lord of Murder, Furbolg Flutist. I have a Devil Treasure token. Alright, on to our next pack. Snip. Go ahead and see what we've got for this one. Starting off with Nature's Lore, a very nice card. Have a Scouting Hawk, Coronation of Chaos. Let's see, Arcane Signet, Draconic Muralists, Forest. Let's see. This is a Fireball. Honestly, that looks really nice in the showcase foil. I'm not gonna lie. Emoan Mystic Trickster. Behind that, we got a Candlekeep Sage for our foil etched. Horn of Valhalla. Let's see, we have green slime. I haven't seen this one yet either. Very, very fun. Got Elturial Survivors, Ball Lord of Murder, Asterion the Decadent. Oh, that's the big spice right there! Ancient Copper Dragon, Showcase, Foil. This might just be the most expensive card in the set. Or, no, maybe it might be the second or third. I can't remember for sure which version of this dragon is the most expensive one. But it's definitely one of the Ancient Copper Dragons that is the best. We gotta look up what this guy is going for now, because this would be the spice. Okay, so the borderless is more expensive. This one's pretty close to the same as the regular, but what about in foil? Yup, it's a $50 card. That is absolutely fantastic. And we got this really interesting Saproling token behind it. But yeah, that is the spice right there. Go ahead and, let's get him a better sleeve than just a little pink sleeve. We will give him a nice Venusaur sleeve, because that's, I guess, what I put extra nice stuff in lately. The Venusaur sleeves. Alright, and we'll just tidy up the piles a little bit. We just got 2 packs left, so I'm gonna check orders again before we continue. See, just in case we got anything else to open. I probably won't go too much longer tonight, since, I mean, I literally started this stream at 2 a.m. It is a little bit late, but I did kind of want to open this, so. Alright, we actually did just get in an order. We've got 5 Astral Radiance. Alright, let's do it. Astral Radiance. Right here. So 5 brings us to 25. I forgot I opened a pack last night, so it was actually 24 left. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Move the magic bulk out of the way for a moment. There we go. And let's go ahead and see what we can get for you, Ricardo. Go ahead and snip. Grab that code card. There we are. Whoosh. I was hoping to get, like, at least close to the trash can, and it most absolutely did not. So that was a little bit of an oof. But hopefully this pack will be better than, you know, my code card throw. Alright, we got an Energy, Electrode. There is a Gutsy Pickaxe, Switch Cart, Chatot, Bronzor. Got a Rowlet, Oshawott. There's a Scyther, Ursaluna Reverse, and a Bastiodon Holofoil. Not a terrible start, but it definitely could have been spicier. So let's hope for some greater spice. Simply Venmo, PayPal is being difficult. I feel like that's literally just that sums up PayPal perfectly. Difficult. I've had so many issues with PayPal. I mean, I also had a ton of issues with CashApp earlier on, but yeah, PayPal has definitely probably been the, you know, most consistently difficult to use. Venmo, by far my favorite, a lot less overcomplicated stuff, and it's the only one that hasn't caused me all kinds of issues. Alright, we got a cute little Nickit, Hippopotas, Cyndaquil, Kricketot Reverse, and always Leafeon. Just a cute baby. Alright, we'll go ahead and snip. On to our next pack. We would like some spice, like an Altart, because we've been chasing Altarts forever. In this set, it's so hard to pull Altarts. Like, it's kind of ridiculous. But maybe we'll get lucky in one of these next 3 packs. We'll finally have an Altart. Alright, we got Growlithe, Bergmite, Rufflet, there's a Ponyta, got a Mamoswine Reverse, and oh, I see something shiny. Do you see? Oh, which one's it gonna be? And it is the Darkrai V-Star. That is absolutely stunning. We will give that one a spicy Venusaur sleeve because it is a very spicy pull. That looks so good. I love that. I mean, I feel like I like kind of the contrast, because a lot of the V-Star Pokemon, you know, like the V-Star borders like the white and the gold, and so it's like all like angelic and light and stuff, but the contrast with like Darkrai mixed with all those other colors, I don't know, I just really like how that looks all together. Alrighty, on to pack number 4. Pulled an off-center Cramorant from a 3-card pack. I love that. I can't believe you. Weighing packs and pulling off-centered Cramorants. Honestly, sounds like a great time. Off-centered Cramorant. Is it like extremely off-centered? Or just like moderately off-centered, if you like get what? Because we've definitely seen some absolutely absurd centering from Pokemon. Alright, we got Energy. There's a cute little Yuxi. Overqua. Got Kamado. Voltorb. Basculin. There's a Glameow. Poochyena. Swinub. Stantler Reverse. And is an Arcanine. Alright, let's see if we can maybe get a Trainer Gallery card for the last pack, because we haven't gotten any from the other 4. And we do be liking Trainer Gallery stuff. There is our code card. Whoosh! It was so close to the trash. It's just like a couple inches away. So close. It's cut close to the bottom. So it just like doesn't have a bottom border. Sounds like fun. Alright, we got a Yuxi. You should send a picture in the Discord so I can see it. I want to see this very poorly cut Cramorant. Alright, we got Overquill, Kamado, Quillfish, Petalil, Nickit, Hippopotas. Got a Cyndaquil. Not a character card, but I think I see something behind it. Oh yeah. And hey! We got the Palkia. If I'm correct, this one is still actually worth a decent bit. So we will give that one a spicy Venusaur sleeve as well. Very, very, very nice pull there. Darkrai and Palkia, pretty solid out of 5 packs. Plus the Bastiodon, not bad. He's a cute little silly guy. Yeah, we will go ahead and get a pile started for you. And then whenever you are ready to get your stuff shipped, just let me know. We can figure out the shipping costs. Let's see. There we are, and we'll get those in here. Definitely some good spice. I'm kind of curious now what the Palkia is at, because I know it was pretty high up there, at least for a little bit, but I've been mostly, you know, focused on Magic this last, like, week and a half, so I haven't checked the Pokemon recently. Oh yeah, no, it's still a solid, like, $12, $13 card, so definitely a pretty solid hit. I wonder what the Darkrai's at, because honestly, I think that might be the first Darkrai V-Star I've pulled, so I'm kind of curious. Machamp, definitely still the most expensive card in the set, sitting around like $120 right now. He really went up there, like, my goodness. What's the Dungeons and Dragons? Okay, so this is the second crossover Magic the Gatherings and Dungeons and Dragons set. Also Commander Legends, which is basically just primarily focused at the Commander format, so what I play. And so this is a booster box that we're opening for one of my friends that I play Magic with. Been pulling some spicy cards. We got a couple packs left on that, but first I am now very invested in figuring out what the Darkrai is worth. Oh, wow, that's more than I thought. It's a $20 card. I think you win. That is pretty solid, not gonna lie. Oh no, it's not even just 20, it's like almost 25. The first gold star seller, the lowest one is 24. So just that one alone, like, made you your money back, plus the Palkia. I mean, also, they're just super cool cards, so, like, good stuff. Alright, I'm gonna quickly check orders again, and if we don't have any, then we will continue on the Baldur's Gate. It's a very spicy set. I have quite been enjoying it. It's kind of weird how they set it up, but you know, it's still Magic, and there are a ton of super duper playable cards and some things that definitely fit my playing style, so I'm quite excited about that. I also actually bought one of the pre-con commander decks to get a few cards out of it to add to my favorite deck, my mill deck, because it's kind of like a partially mill deck kind of thing. I don't know, whatever it is, it's got a card that I can make like an infinite combo with for my mill deck, and I do be liking them infinite combos, because that is how you just like instantly win the game. It's great. Anyways, let's open our second to last pack of this set. Why am I so cute? I just am, because I'm like the coolest person ever. So, you know, wouldn't make sense for me to not be absolutely stunning. Anyways, we've got an Earth Tremor, Command Tower, Murkrul's Invoker, Rug of Smothering, Contraband Livestock, Swamp Reverse, not Reverse, Hollow Foil. I mean, they're all hollow foil. See, that's what's great about these packs. They're just so many foils, and even some of like the common and uncommon foils are fairly decently expensive, so it's pretty spicy stuff. I've got a Street Urchin, Cloakwood Hermit. Let's see, we got Gorian Wise Mentor, Delayed Blast Fireball. That's fun. Ooh, very spicy. Blade of Selves Extended Art. Have a Noble Heritage. The Council of Four. Oh. You gotta like it when you see something like borderless shiny. What's it gonna be? Legion Loyalty. Creatures you control mirrored. That is a fantastic pull right there. And then we got another token. Holy spice. Like, that's a very nice hit right there. Go ahead and get that one in a fancy Venusaur sleeve. The Blade of Selves is great, but it's only going to get a penny sleeve because it's not foil. I'm kind of curious what this Legion Loyalty is going for in foil, because it's pretty spicy looking. So we got Legion Loyalty Borderless foil. Well, let's see. Foot. Looks like it's about $20. So definitely some spice right there. That is what we like to see. Much spice. Alright, I'm gonna check orders again, and then we'll probably just continue on to the final collector pack. Then I think I may call it a night after that, so that I can procrastinate sleeping for like 3 hours, but eventually get some rest. Because, you know, it'd be important. I don't have to work till like 3 in the afternoon tomorrow, but it would be nice to like catch up on sleep a little bit. Because like 2 nights ago, or was it 3? I don't know. For the first half of this week though, I did not get very much sleep because I was having an extra hard time falling asleep, and the insomnia was hitting hard. But like, then I kind of like tried to get to bed earlier the last couple nights, but it hasn't been going the most successfully because I'm just really bad at getting to bed early. Either way, I have not been getting enough sleep, so maybe I'll try to tonight. And by try to, I mean fail. But, you know. Anyways, we don't have any more orders, so let's go ahead and check out this final pack of Baldur's Gate Spice. I hope this one has a foil borderless dragon in it, or 2. That would be amazing. Alright. We've got this lovely insect bat named Sturge. He seems nice. We have Baldur, Cliffgate, Nemesis Phoenix. There's a 2-handed axe, Swamp, Marching Duodrone, Candlekeep Sage, Safana Calimport Cutthroat, real nice. We got Elminster's Simulacron, Baloth Baratil Entertainer. That is a mythic I don't think I've seen yet. Ooh, Kindred Discovery Extended Art, a very, very nice card. Jahira, Friend of the Forest, Gorian, Wise Mentor, Duke, Older, Raven Guard, and a cute little fairy dragon treasure token. So there was no big spicy dragon to finish off the box. But we did still get one of the spiciest cards in the set. Let's see, where did he go? That's what I like to see. Honestly, it's kind of funny. I think my friend pulled like 2 different versions of this dragon in the other box they opened. So now they'll have another one. But this box also had the Ancient Gold Dragon, which is pretty exciting. Plus, I mean, lots of other very, very spicy stuff. That was a solid box. Definitely a fun set to open. I'm sure these boxes are gonna really maintain value, and there's a lot of great stuff in this set. Honestly, I don't like it as much as the original Commander Legends because it's missing a lot of the elements that made that one so great. Doesn't have as many of like the staples for decks that the original one did, but it definitely has some really great, really playable, really fun stuff in it, especially all the dragons. Those are just an absolute blast. Hey, welcome Woody, nice to have you join the stream. But yeah, definitely some good hits in here. Especially, I'm just pretty wild. Got a very, very spicy guy. Well, I don't think we have any more orders, but I'll give it a few more minutes just in case we have anything last second before I call it a night. But yeah, I probably should wrap up. Also, like, most of my nails fell off today at work. It was so bad, so I just replaced them with these blue ones. But I need to, like, you know, design some new nails, and I'm thinking about maybe. I've been meaning to do them for a while now, actually, this idea, but I'm thinking about doing some Oshawott nails. And I'm a little nervous to see, you know, try to figure it out, but it'd be so cute if Oshawott nails worked out. And, I mean, I do have one other idea that I've been considering. I've seen, like, a lot of, like, optical illusion style art, and I think doing something like that with my nails, it'd be really confusing to figure out, but it would be super duper cool. But it'd kind of just be, like, playing with the colors to do one of those effects that just, like, trips your eyes up and makes it, like, you know, seem like things are moving or whatever. I'm gonna have to do some more, like, research for that one to kind of figure out the right, like, colors and patterns and stuff to give it that effect, but I feel like it could turn out so cool if I, you know, really put in the effort. So, I don't know. That one is one that could either take a lot of time or actually be fairly quick. The Oshawott nails, though, will definitely take a lot of time because Oshawott do be a little bit more detailed than, like, colored lines. So, I will definitely have some decisions to make there. I mean, either way, I'll probably try and find some time to work on them on Sunday, except I also want to keep making more dice, which, by the way, I have a couple of my dice, like, about done. They're not 100% done, but I should show y'all because they're really cool. So let me grab those. I brought them with me to play some Magic tonight, so they were just in my bag. But these are the ones that I've got done so far. This one's the most done. It still needs a little bit more filing on the bottom here, but it's pretty cool. I really like that I had, like, the gold paint for the numbers. It's pretty solid. It's cute. And then I have this one that I need to do a lot of filing. I did, like, none, but it's like a plus minus dice, so, you know, if I had, like, something on a creature that made it lose 2, you know, power, could just do the -2 or +2. It's pretty great. But I also really love how the colors turned out on this one. It kind of makes me think of, like, peach or, like, a mango peach smoothie. I don't know, but I think it's super pretty. Though all of the glitter all ended up at this end. There's, like, almost no sparkles at the other side. And then my third one, this one needs a little bit of filing too, but not as much as that one. But it's this pretty cool, like, greenish blue one. once again, the glitter always like goes to the bottom and sinks. So I gotta figure out something else to do with the glitter to get it to like not sink. But honestly, I feel like these turned out pretty good for some of my first attempts. The rest of them, a lot of them were bigger dice, so they took longer for them to set. This resin stuff, it literally takes like 24 to 48 hours to harden. And if you try to mess with it before it's hardened all the way, it's very, very sticky and not the easiest to get off your fingers. So that was fun. But yeah, honestly, it's so cool to like be able to hold this in my hand and be like, yo, 2 days ago, this was literally liquid. And now it's this cute little like green-blue dice with a bunch of sparkles around the number 12, and then nothing else has sparkles. But like the color of it, like, I made this! It's so cool to me. I can't wait to show you guys some of the other ones once they're done, because honestly, they're gonna look so cool. I might even work on designing some more tonight. I bought like a whole bunch of like little supplies to make them. I have like these little like plastic teeny tiny like fruit slice things that I think they're technically made for like doing nail art or like adding into slimes, but they also are perfect for putting in homemade dice, because if they're clear, you can just see all the little cute things inside, and I'm really excited to use those. There's a whole bunch of really cute ones, like they're like lemons and strawberries and watermelons, and I'm definitely gonna make some super cute dice with them. But yeah, I don't think I put any of them in here, but I did some other ones that were kind of like a pinkish orange color that had some like little like dragon fruit slices, I think. I decided to go with those because they're, you know, not quite as, you know, well known, and it was my first attempt. I need a red, yellow, green 24 sided dice? What do you mean 20? Is that even a thing? I've never seen a 24-sided dice. I've seen 4-sided, 6-sided, 8-sided, 10-sided, 12-sided, 20-sided, and 100-sided. But I've never seen a 24-sided. But I guess, actually, I might have a 26-sided dice. I'm not sure yet, because I haven't really, like, investigated it yet. But one of, like, the little mold things that I got for my dice has, like, letters on it. And so I guess it might have every letter of the alphabet. But I'm gonna have to check that out sometime. But, yeah, I am thinking about once I, you know, get a little bit better at making them and don't end up with, like, air bubbles and stuff, I definitely would like to try, like, making and selling sets of them. One, just because as much dice as I will want, I will definitely make more dice than that. So, selling them will give me a way to not just end up with piles and piles of dice that I will never be able to use all of them, but still, you know, get to make them. And I just really like marketing stuff, so it sounds super fun to me. Something like that color with a bit of green. Yeah, I mean, I can't do 24 sides, unfortunately, because I don't have a mold for that. But if you want a 4, 6, 10, 12, or 20-sided dice, I can help you with that. Or one with letters on it. I was just like, it's just so random, but letters, I guess. But I definitely, like, later on I want to learn how to, like, make my own molds and stuff, because the mold I'm using, I don't love them, but they're kind of just, like, the best option for starting out and not super expensive. But they do end up with, like, tons of weird edges that I have to file down. Like, it's kind of hard to tell quite how bad it is on camera, but I mean, you can definitely tell that this side does not look very similar to the others. And also, all those sparkles on this end. So much fun. And yeah, it do be kind of looking like a sunrise or a sunset. Super pretty. How much is international shipping? So it 100% depends on, the country, size of the package, and what kind of like protection, insurance you want for it. Do you want it in a bubble mailer? Do you want it just sent in an envelope? It really can range from as little as like $5 to $6 up to, basically any amount. So yeah, it really just depends. But if you just wanted like a couple cards in a little paper envelope, it would be like $5 or less. But that does come with the worry about, no insurance, no guarantee that it will arrive. You just have to hope that the post office, I've never had them lose anything I've shipped internationally before. But there is always that concern because sometimes they just lose stuff. Like, actually, I've had things like delivered that were supposed to go to places in the US never show up than internationally. But that's probably just because I ship a lot more within the United States. I literally send at least 10 letters almost every day for TCG player. So I definitely kind of was shipping a lot of stuff. I'm actually pretty decently far over 1,000 TCG player orders now, which is so exciting to me. I should see if I can find just how many I'm at right now. Let me check. See, what do I have listed that would be easy to find? I don't know, I'm trying to think of like what I've got listed. Let's see, I guess we could look for this one. We will find my store and see what I am at currently. I know it's over 1,000 though, which is honestly so exciting. Like, it's pretty awesome. It's so difficult to like find the actual number though, because on like my seller dashboard, it doesn't show up. 1,210 sales, and I'm at 100%. So perfect reviews. Honestly, it's so crazy to think that I've sent out that many orders. Like, that's a lot of cards. But I kind of have a lot of cards everywhere, all the time. Because I sort of have an addiction to shiny cardboard. But it's fun times, and I get to share it with all kinds of groovy people, so it's pretty great. But yeah, I kind of have a lot of those. But yeah, I think I've had 2 or 3, probably, orders, like, that never arrived. Big sad times. But, internationally, so far, it's been pretty smooth. Yeah, I don't think there's ever been issues. But there's always just that worry. Like, I always get so anxious about it, because I'm like, it's really sad if you lose your cards. And a lot of the time with international shipping, you have to, usually people have me do the declared value at lower than it actually is, so that, they don't have to deal with all the ridiculous import tax stuff. But because of that, that means if the package gets lost, it's not going to be insured for everything that's in there. It'll just be insured for like $10, $15, whatever you chose. But alas, it be like that. But so far, things have worked out pretty alright with international shipping. And it's kind of cool to just be able to like know how to ship anything to anywhere in the world at any time I want. Like, I could just suddenly decide I wanted to like send a package to, I don't know, what's a super duper random country? Malaysia. And I could do it. It's wild. I ran into one person on the internet from Malaysia. But I don't actually remember if it was Malaysia or just one of the other close by countries. So, I don't know, probably don't really have a reason to send anything to Malaysia, but I could if I wanted to. I could just look up an address on Google Maps, be like, I'm gonna send this person in Malaysia some Pokemon cards. That would be really weird. Like, imagine just some random Pokemon cards show up at your house and just like, hey, I found your address on Google Maps and decided to send some Pokemon cards. Enjoy. Honestly, that would be kind of creepy. If that happened to me, I'd just be like, am I being stalked? Yeah, so I probably shouldn't do that because that would be scary and weird. But the fact that I can. Can you make transparent dice like the tape? Yes. So technically these dice would have been transparent, but I mixed paint in with them to give them the colors. But typically, yeah, it would just be straight up clear. I mean, that's like kind of why you can see like the sparkles and stuff inside, is because I didn't put a ton of paint in, so it's not like 100% opaque. But yes, I can make completely like clear transparent dice, and I love that because that means I can put all kinds of cool stuff inside of them and you'll be able to see it. Or I haven't tried it out yet, but apparently there are techniques that you can use to, like, you know, have it mostly just be clear and then just like use like a pipette to put like a little bit of like a swirl of paint or color in the middle of it, so it'll just be clear and then have this like little twisty swirl in the middle. And that sounds so fun to me, so I really want to do that. Hey, welcome, Jason. But I mean, I can make it any color that I have the paint for, because it starts out clear and I just have to add whatever color I want it to be in there, mix it up, and then boom, color. Even if I wanted to, I could take like some glow in the dark paint and put it in here and make glowing dice. I wonder if I think I might actually still have some glow in the dark paint, and now I really want to do that. Glow in the dark dice. Apparently at work we have glow in the dark dice, and I didn't know this until somebody was like, they came in and they're asking if we had any glow in the dark dice, and I was like, I don't think so, but if we did, they'd be in this case. And then they like pointed out some, they're like, I think those ones are glow in the dark. I pick them up, sure enough the label says glow in the dark, and I'm like, since when did we have these? We had like a whole bunch of them that were glow in the dark, and I just had no idea. And I was just like, that's kind of cool, not gonna lie. So yeah, apparently there are glow in the dark dice, and I could make them if I wanted to, and that's very exciting. Like, there are just so many options of what I could do with these that it's super duper exciting. Of course, I will have to figure out, you know, making them more professional and nice and getting rid of air bubbles, because the little molds that I use, like I said, they're pretty cheap, but at least this dice actually turned out like near perfect. Like, there are no like big air bubbles in it, the numbers all show up, and it's smooth and so crisp and just amazing. And you know, it rolls and gets different numbers every time. It doesn't just, you know, always land on the same side, because that would be a problem. But seriously, it's so cool, and I love it. I mean, for the most part, my dice that I'm gonna be using are just like for counters on things for Magic the Gathering, so I just need like to put it on the number that I need, so I won't really be rolling them a ton. But it does seem like doesn't have any issues with like always landing on the same thing or something, so I must have done a decent enough job that it works. And same with this one. This one has clearly got some issues still, but it's still, you know, can roll it and get different numbers. It's definitely like kind of more weighted, it seems, towards the 4 and 5, but I think that's because the 2 side is the one that was like on top, and I need to, you know, file it down a lot so that it will not be like always getting caught there. But it's pretty cool. I like it, and it's so pretty. Yeah, I'm really excited to show you guys the other ones that I've made, but this still kind of drying, so I gotta wait. But yeah, they're pretty neato. I need glowing. Alright, yeah, just let me know what you want and I can work on figuring it out. I probably will still be a little bit longer until I've like I'm content with my process so that I feel comfortable like making dice to sell, because not gonna lie, like they're kind of difficult to figure everything out for, and you have to wait so long in between anything, in between, you know, actually like doing all this stuff, and you just have to wait for 2 whole days before you can check and see if it turned out okay. Like that's a long time to wait and see, but it just makes it super duper exciting when I can. Like I actually brought these 3 and used them tonight while playing Magic, and it was pretty fun. And they're just so pretty. So yeah, I am really stoked. Open Pokemon booster packs. Well, if we get any more orders, I will. But I opened like $300 worth of Magic for myself today. So I don't really think I should open a bunch of Pokemon packs for myself as well. It was really fun though, let me tell you. I pulled lots of spice. It was good times. It makes me want to open more, even though I have basically everything I want from this set now. I still just want to open more because I really like opening stuff. But see, that's what's one of the nice things about like my play group, is we do tons of like buying and trading with each other. So you know, if I just open a ton of stuff and get the few cards I need and then tons of extra stuff, I just throw them in my trade binder, can just trade them for stuff that I don't have or things from older sets that I can't pull, or sell them and use that money to buy another booster box because I really like booster boxes. But yeah, I definitely kind of opened a lot of stuff today, but it was so fun. Like, I love collector boxes. I really want to go back and open collector boxes of some of the sets that I haven't yet, like Kaldheim. I really want to do a collector box of, because it's got a lot of really fun cards, and honestly it's an extremely undervalued set in my opinion. Like there's some really good stuff in there, but it's not very highly valued at the moment. I mean, there are a couple things in there, like the 2 main chase cards that people, you know, are pretty enthusiastic about, but there's a lot of cards in this set that people kind of just aren't paying a ton of attention to, but honestly they could be so usable in play, at least in my opinion. You get another Dark Phantasma box. I'm working on it. I just haven't been able to find a time to meet up with the guy that I get them from, because when I got off work yesterday, he was not going to be home for like the rest of the night, so that didn't work. And then today I just was at work all day and then played Commander, so I didn't even have a chance to check with him. But I do plan on seeing about trying to get a hold of another box tomorrow, so hopefully that will work. Could you make opal, like an opal colored? Let me... let's see. What color would you even consider opal exactly? It's really shiny and like it's like white multicolor. But I mean, I could possibly do some kind of effect like that, but it would definitely take some figuring out. You'd probably need to send me like reference pictures of exactly like what kind of opal look you want, and I can see about trying to figure it out. I don't know how to yet, but with a lot of practice, I'm sure I can figure it out. I realized that the stuff, like the resin, it gets used up really quickly when you're making dice. And I'm like, wow, I'm not even going to be able to make that many with what I bought, and it's not exactly cheap. So I will try and figure that out, but I can't promise that I'll be able to figure out how to do the color like that. But it definitely could be really cool if I do. But yeah, I plan on doing a lot of really fun stuff, lots of things with like the little charms in it, and I have like this cool like little, like they're like little like metallic looking strips in like gold and silver colors that you could just like put inside of them, and it would just have this like, you know, cool little like, it looks like a little like gold leaflet. I think it's so pretty. I think that would be very, very fun to just randomly have dice of. So that's definitely one I'm excited to use. Lots of like glittery sparkle stuff, like little teeny like mini plastic gems that I think are gonna be so cute. I'm very, very excited about them. I should check and see. Maybe one of them might be ready to show off. Should I go grab it and show y'all? I kind of want to now. I'll be right back. I'm gonna grab it so you guys can see. It might still be a little bit sticky, but I'll just pretend it's fine. Alright, I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. I did end up grabbing two, so save the one that I was most excited to show you for last. But first, I'll show you this one that I absolutely love how the coloring turned out on it. I wish it would focus a little better. But I did like a lot of like multicolored swirls. It won't focus. I promise you it looks so cool. So much cooler in real life. But yeah, it's really pretty. I have to paint like the numbers on still. But like the colors, I just love. Very, very fun. And then this was actually the first one that I started making. It's a giant D20 and it's so pretty. And all the little, see, these are the little like dragon fruit charms. They all sunk to the bottom. So they're all just on where it says the 20. That's 20. You can kind of see the reflection, but I still need to paint it. And then the top side, it wouldn't have had any, but it didn't fill the mold up all the way, so later I had to add more resin. And I threw a couple more little like dragon fruit things in there, and you can't really see them, but they're there. But yeah, so the bottom half is like super glittery and has a whole bunch of the little charms. And then the top side is like, you know, a lot more plain, but it's still like got this really pretty look to it that I love it. It's so pretty and so nice. And there still are a couple little sticky spots that, I don't know, maybe one day they will be all the way dry. They're like not even like necessarily like sticking to me. They're just not necessarily 100% solid yet, I would say. But yeah, I love this one. It's so pretty. And I'm really excited to show it off with my playgroup once I get it done. Maybe I'll have it done in time to use it after work when I play Commander. But yeah, it's seriously so cool. I'm having an absolute blast with these. It's gonna be an expensive hobby, you know, dice making, but it's gonna be so fun. Can you put pics of evolutions on it? Like, paint them on? Or like print little tiny pictures of Eevees and like mix them into the mix? Because the second option definitely sounds plausible, but I don't know if they'd be big enough that I could like paint Eevees on there or anything. Have the color of amethyst gemstone. Yes, very pretty. I just love that I can basically just do whatever color I can mix paint into, which I like to think I'm pretty great at mixing paint because, you know, both yeah, so I don't know if how easy it would be to paint. I mean, technically, yes, I could paint evolutions on each side of a dice. But that would be like a 60, 70-hour project. And yeah, that is a lot of time to put into that. If you just wanted, like little pictures inside of it, that would definitely be less lengthy of a project, but a lot more plausible in terms of, how much work it's gonna take. But yeah, I definitely do want to do something with making these. I've considered I've considered a lot of things, but I used to, have my little online store that I used to have my prices when we took a break from using the board. But I ended up not loving that, so we went back to this. But I figured, what if I change up my website and use it to sell stuff like dice? And I've always loved crafting and creating, and I bet there's a lot of other things I could do. One thing I think back about is during the start of COVID, so throughout 2020, I made masks. That was basically my job for the entire summer of that year, is I made and sold face masks. And I just did it locally. Neighbors would buy them, people at church would buy them, people would hear about their neighbor that bought them, and then they'd come. But if I think about, if I had the initiative then to start, a website and just basically sell them online to the world, I could have really done something big with it. And I still did accomplish a lot just doing it locally, but I could have done so much more if I, did the next step. Make 100-sided. The shredded $100 bill. Now that would be a very pricey dice. I don't actually have a mold for 100-sided dice right now, but eventually I could. Do we have a card list for the Spanish Ruby and Sapphire pack? Card list, you mean set list? Because it's the same cards as the English Ruby Sapphire, but unlike the English ones, they don't have the E-series border and stamp on them. Kind of interesting. And they're also in Spanish. But other than that, they're pretty much just the same thing as the English ones. I wish I could get this one to show up better on screen, because it is seriously so pretty. And this one's not as quite as glossy shiny as some of the others, but it's still so slick and nice. Maybe I'll post some pictures on Discord later, because let me tell you, it just does not show up in the camera well. This one though is just epic. Definitely needs a lot of work though, because as you can see, it's still got this little bump on it from at the top of the mold. There's a little hole so you can put more into it to try to get it all filled up to the top and not get bubbles and holes, but I still got bubbles and holes. But that's because this was technically the first one I started, but since it's so large, it took a lot of time to set. Alright, I'm gonna quickly check orders, but I probably need to wrap up if we don't have any. I kind of got distracted with my dice, but they're just so fun. I have so many great ideas for them. I'm really looking forward to seeing what I can figure out. And there's a lot of other crafts and stuff and things you can make with resin as well. I don't have anything that I'm super interested in yet, but I like having that option of there's so many other things that I can try out and experiment with and, just make fun stuff, because I really like making stuff. Alright, I am not seeing any more orders, so we will probably just wrap up for tonight. If I'm able to get some more Dark Phantasma tomorrow, I will probably stream. Otherwise, I have no idea. I guess we will find out and see. But yeah, I think that's gonna be the end of tonight's stream. Definitely fun times, pulled some pretty wild stuff, and yeah, I hope y'all have a great night, and I'll see y'all next time.